Hello, Mavericks. I'm Dr. Jeff Gold, and it has been an incredible honor and privilege to serve as your Chancellor. As you may recall, my leadership time here at UNO began in 2017 in an unconventional way, while also serving as the Chancellor of the University of Nebraska Medical Center and the board chair of our academic medical center partner, Nebraska Medicine. I didn't know back then all that the future would have in store, but I did know that this was a special place and that I would do everything that I could to support UNO's historic trajectory. So when I was presented the opportunity in 2017 to become your Chancellor, in addition to my Med Center duties, I enthusiastically accepted. And who wouldn't? For this was surely a community of students, educators, researchers, and staff dedicated to a common purpose: to make a positive, lasting impact on our community and on our state. A purpose to create unique opportunities for our faculty and staff, as well as for countless current and future students. And yet, like so many other universities, this was, and always will be, a campus replete with both challenges and opportunities. Challenges and opportunities to build upon a strong legacy, and at the very same time, to define our future, the future of public, metropolitan, higher education. Among the first order of business was to meet the UNO community and to understand the mission, the vision, and the values of our campus. And then to strengthen our mission statement and to clarify, strengthen, and embody our strategic goals and initiatives, but by widely engaging faculty and not just from our leadership, by engaging our students and our staff, by embracing our alumni and the community of businesses and philanthropists, as well as the national leadership of public metropolitan universities. All that we had to do to accelerate this university campus on its path forward, a path towards becoming the nation's premier metropolitan university, was to polish, align, and follow your passions, your goals, and to continue to believe in UNO's ability to achieve our goals, to truly live our mission. All that we had to do was to have the courage to continually stretch the envelope, to redefine and create, to build our own future. During this period, we spent more than 6 months together during the summer and the fall of 2017 in the transition advisory team process. With the hard work of many, and I do mean many, we began to forge this new future, a future dedicated to academic excellence across the teaching and learning mission. And we as well reaffirmed our commitment to research, to discovery and creative activity excellence. We focused and refocused again and again on the significance and value of the Maverick brand and our work to truly, as we like to say, know the O. To be sure, our time together was not without the challenges that we faced, but we faced them together. The COVID-19 pandemic, extensive statewide flooding, and other natural disasters. Add to that unexpected budget cuts and difficult conversations around political and societal changes. They all tested the Maverick spirit in ways we couldn't imagine. But our spirit remained strong, it remained focused, and it remained enduring. In this setting, we reviewed and strengthened our strategic planning process. We implemented the UniPlan software, and then created, funded, and launched not one, not two, but 7 separate pillars of big ideas, and the all-important completion imperative that continues to transform our university campus today. Through the STEM Trail Center, the Biomechanics Research Center, the Samuel Bach Academic Learning Center, the Department of Homeland Security EnSite Center, and so much more, we built both distinction and distinctiveness for the UNO campus. We went on to achieve new heights in our student retention and recruitment efforts, now reaching the highest total enrollment since 1992, with nearly 16,000 Mavericks strong. We also enhanced support for our student body through learning communities such as the First Generation Guild, Multicultural Affairs, and the Success Academy. We went on to develop new academic pathways such as the Urban Health Opportunities Program and the University Law Opportunities Program as well. Later, we developed and implemented the Career Currency Program, a program partnering with key local business partners to redefine the model for higher education, and at the same time, to help meet the key workforce needs of our community. We also expanded our global reach with additional sister university partnerships and opportunities for international students to learn and to earn here at the University of Omaha. This included the recent celebration of the 40th anniversary year of the Japanese Shizuoka University Exchange Program, a great occasion to celebrate. Together, we rallied our alumni and community partner base to forever change the face of the university through new construction and important renovation projects, such as the major addition to the Biomechanics Research Center, the addition and the renovation of the Strauss Performing Arts Center, the Durham Science Center, the Mammal Hall Ron Roden expansion, the new Mav Landing, and most recently, the baseball-softball complex south of Center Street. We exceeded all of the philanthropic fundraising goals and set the stage for the Future Capital campaign, a campaign that will touch all of our colleges across all of our campuses. At the same time, we created and empowered the first UNO Vice Chancellor for Diversity, Equity, Access, and Inclusion position. This elevated our strategic mission-driven focus as a welcoming and accessible environment for all. And over and over and over, at times when racial, ethnic, gender, and political tensions were high and are high, we reaffirmed and widely communicated our values as a true strength, a beacon to welcome and to create equitable opportunities for all. We reorganized ORCA, the Office of Research and Creative Activity, and substantially grew our research and creative activity impact on the global stage with unprecedented new grants and contracts. We reaffirmed our COBRE funding, and we added EnSite support with a highly competitive Department of Homeland Security 10-year, $34 million commitment to the cybersecurity of our nation. During this time, we also honored our past long-serving chancellors and senior vice chancellor and welcomed a new talented senior vice chancellor, 2 new college deans, and hundreds of high-achieving faculty into our university family. Over the last 4 years, these new individuals do and will continue to elevate our academic prestige and build upon the future vision. Over these last years, we also moved the campus ahead with many new programs, faculty, and staff, while creating financial stability. We went from less than 10 days to more than 100 days of cash reserves across our academic, our auxiliary, and our business units, as well as completely reorganizing our construction bond debt structure to reduce the future burden and to smooth the financial years that lay ahead. This was all done in the context of 4 years of continuous, significant system-wide budget reductions It was done by the meticulous stewardship of our precious tuition, state, and philanthropic resources, and it was not done by eliminating academic programs or student services. Over this very same interval, we strengthened and revisioned the prestigious Scott Scholars Program, doubled the Honors Program, and started the Teacher Scholars Program here in the College of Education. We implemented the Nebraska Promise Program, strengthened Chancellor Scholarships, and put into effect the all-important Completion Grant Program. Our student athletes have also thrived during this time. They thrived in competition and in the classroom with unprecedented academic performance and year after year of conference and national academic performance leadership and recognition. I've had the honor of serving on the governance boards of the Summit League, and for the last 2 years as chair, and on the National Collegiate Hockey Conference board as well. This was particularly important over the last 2 years as we successfully and safely competed throughout the pandemic. This included the highly successful NCHC Hockey Pod, hosted here in Omaha, during which not a single event was canceled due to the pandemic, all hosted in Baxter Arena. We created new partnerships with Metropolitan Community College, known as the GO Network, and with Iowa Western Community College. We strengthened transfer opportunities with all of the Nebraska community colleges and with our sister campuses in the NU system, including the University of Nebraska Medical Center, where we strengthened or built over 200 academic programs. These included the highly regarded Health Humanities Program, the Bioinformatics Center of Excellence, the Pharmaceutical Sciences Program, as well as the next generation of UHOP, the Urban Health Opportunity Program, and many, many, many more significant opportunities for our unique learners, faculty, and staff. And of course, over the last 18 months, we have worked together through the COVID pandemic, an immeasurable challenge to the mission of higher education and every other aspect of their lives across our nation and around the world. The UNO Office of Health Security, hand in hand with the MedCenter Global Center for Health Security, demonstrated competence and inspired confidence during some of the most difficult times we ever faced as a community. We have had highly recognized and sought after pandemic mitigation success as a metropolitan campus and have emerged stronger, more focused, and mission-driven. And even more important, we are well positioned for the future challenges that are ahead. And none of this would have been possible without all of the connections that we made with friends and with partners. For this, I wish to thank our outstanding elected and student regents, our elected faculty senators, the Staff Advisory Council, and the student representatives I've had the chance to work with. I'd also like to thank our 5 community relations councils, and of course, our Alumni Association and the University of Nebraska Foundation partners for all that they have done. All embraced and exemplified the Maverick spirit through thick and thin, around every curve in the road and across every challenge. I particularly want to recognize and thank all those who have served in dual roles here at UNO and at the Med Center. I want to thank you for bringing best practices together, finding synergies, and in many instances, broadening your scope of responsibility, particularly during these pandemic times. This spirit, this Maverick spirit, never broke. This Maverick spirit only grew stronger. And I can think of no finer example of this than when we're able to safely celebrate our May 2021 graduates across no less than 12, count them 12, in-person commencement ceremonies without a single hiccup. 7 for UNO graduates and 5 for UNMC graduates, spaced 500 miles apart. In addition, there have been more than 50 interactive town hall campus meetings, hundreds of Mav Minute broadcasts, more than 100 cabinet meetings, and so much more. And now, I am so confident that Dr. Joanne Li will come to know the Maverick spirit and appreciate the strength that that brings, and how to take it to new heights over the years to come. An accomplished scholar and leader, Dr. Li is also a first-generation student, such as myself, and nearly 6,000 of our own Mavericks. She understands the transformative nature of higher education. And I will step down from this role knowing that this institution and the people within it that I have come so deeply to care for, my Maverick family, will truly be in good hands. As our more than 100,000 alumni across the world would agree, the Maverick identity is not something that disappears or fades away when you leave the campus. It is forever embodied within you. And I can confidently say that as I continue my life's journey as UNMC's Chancellor and begin a new chapter as the Executive Vice President and Provost of the University of Nebraska system, that embodied identity, this Maverick spirit, will be my inspiration and truly my North Star. So I don't consider this a farewell. As I said during my most recent State of the University address, this is a university campus that is inexorably linked with this amazing community. And I won't be far away, physically, and even more so in spirit. So when we cross paths in the future, on or off campus, please be sure to stop by and say hello. The door will always be open and the light will be on. I thank you for welcoming me into your lives, and I thank you for forever changing mine. And as always, go Mavericks.